What's up, guys? Today we are back at IAE. Today is day 5, Drake. So let's take a look at the website. There you go. So we got the Drake interplanetary workings. Drake is more of an industrial set of ships. Very open components, very visual industry, which gives it a unique flavor. They also have the best starter ships in the game, Cutter. Take a look at that a little bit later. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. We have down here now. So the past couple of days they've been uploading videos, those special snippets things. So let's see what they have for Drake. Alright, so Drake is kind of like their own thing. Drake Interplanetary, their own company. They tend to do their own show. They don't really like being a part of the group. So when you come to the summer show, Drake will be separate from everything else. And no video. Okay. Let's take a look at the ships. So this is the Drake fighter. Like I said, it's very industrial looking. Buccaneer 110, not bad. Caterpillar, awesome cargo ship. Only complaint I have is the doors. Each one of these is its own separate storage area. So it holds tons of cargo. You can even put vehicles in here. Right now they have a tractor beam on this edge here, another tractor beam underneath the cabin here, and this is tractor beam turret controls right down here. This is the flight. Behind here is the crew quarters at the bottom. And it has a long walkway here, back area with the elevator back here, all the components, engine stuff, and then a catwalk that goes along here all the way to the front area. So this is its own storage area. This square here is the storage area. This one here is the storage area. So forth, so forth. You have about 5 storage areas. My complaint is these doors. These doors kind of like split open, up and then down. But the bottom door does not touch the ground. It doesn't go all the way down. It just kind of goes out, like flat out. And it's hard to get land vehicles in there. I guess you can now use tractor beam to put them in there. But then even the tractor beam, you can't see like these back 2 areas right here. The tractor beams can't see inside. So they need to either set the tractor beams where they come out a little bit. Maybe from this edge here and then come over. Like the far edge and then come over, so then you can have full access to inside. I don't know, they'll rework it somehow, but yeah, that's my only complaint is the doors don't touch the ground. So loading in and out of cargo is tractor beam only at this moment, but still a good cargo ship, very robust, looks cool, nice little freighter. You can free fly today. Use the link in the description, or let me give you a pinned comment quick. All right, so I'm gonna pin this in chat. Ooh. I'm gonna pin that. Boom. So that is pinned in chat. Use that to set up an account. You'll get free in-crate money. And other various stuff. But mostly free in-game money. But you can fly right now until the 30th of November for free. So like I said, use the pin comment. The pin, yeah, comment in the chat. make your account, do the free flight right now. You can rent any of these ships in game. You can fly any of these ships. So like right here it says fly today for free. Yep. So you can just rent this ship and try it out. And like I said, you set up an account with a pin comment, you'll get extra in-game money and some other various items. Alright, next we have the Corsair. Very unique ship. You have two medium-sized wings over here, one regular-sized wing on this side, so it's kind of like asymmetrical, not even across the both sides, but it gives it kind of its own flair, I guess. But lots of firepower. You see, you got four size. I think there's a size 4s up front, or they could be 4 size 3s, and then you got size 2s back here and as a turret. So it's got a good firepower. This is a multi-crew ship, or you can do it singular. There's a turret on both sides also. So if you have other players to play with you, like your friends, get your friends to play this. The rear back door opens up, has decent cargo and vehicle storage back here. Pretty good size. Decent vehicle though. I like a lot of these Drake ships. Alright, this is the Cutlass. Okay, firepower. It's another mid-range starter ship. It does have beds inside. It does have storage for a vehicle in the rear here. There's several variants of this. There's this one. There's a dropship one. There's a medical, and then there's a police one. So you get the medical or the police one. They do have working lights, like the flashing lights, like a real medical police car or whatever. The red and blue, red. But I found it's very finicky. The rear ramp. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then that's the only way onto the ship. You do have 2 side doors on each side, but there is no way to get from the ground back up to the door. So when you land, the landing gear comes down, you're too high off the ground, you can't get back into these doors. So if you get the back ramp stuck or whatever, it doesn't work, guess what? You're locked out of your ship. That's the only complaint I have with it. But feel free to give it a try. Fly for free today. So this is the blue. This is the police variant. As you see, it's got red and blue lights. It has storage pods for prisoners in the back. It is a 2+ man ship. And then this is the red. Replaces the prisoner storage pods and cargo space in the back for medical bays. You get 2 medical beds in here. I think they are size 1, so they're not very useful for anything over minor flesh wounds. But they're just there just enough to get like your patient from the spot they were damaged to a hospital. Either a hospital ship or a station or something, right? So they can get medical treatment. So this is just an ambulance, basic ambulance. And then the steel, this is the dropship one. As you see, it's got 2 mounted turrets on each door and the rear. And then you get a little bit more firepower on top. This is the cutter. This is the secondary starter ship that I told you guys before. I would pick between this one and the alien ship. So these are very good starter ships, very cheap starter ships. Good to get into. Lots of cargo room. Has a bed, bathroom, and I think a kitchenette too. So I would go with this one or the alien ship. Either one, they hold about the same. Alien ship's more maneuverable, faster. This has just a little bit more cargo space. This is a scout variant. Same thing as the cutter. Has a little bit more room back here because there is an extra station. But you lose some of your living quarters area. It has a dish on top to scout for enemy vehicles and stuff like that. Big radar signature stuff. So not too bad of a ship. Dragonfly. This is one of the few very good ground vehicles because it hovers. There's no wheels or treads. So you don't have to worry about getting stuck on rocks or flipping over and stuff like that. And this will fly out of atmosphere. So if you take this on your ship up to a space station, you can use this and fly around the space station or wherever. So you can kind of use it like a sneak attack vehicle. You throw it in your main ship, fly it up to wherever you want to start attacking people, and then you back it out of the ship. You can zoom it through space to where you want to do your attack from, and they'll never know you were ever there. Its radar signature is non-existent. This is like true stealth right here. The Herald, this has to do with data transfer. It's the fastest ship in the game in atmosphere and out, just because it's basically like a crotch rocket, but in space. You got a big rocket here, and then that's it. There's some data stuff here. So you would go to like a industrial area, some kind of company headquarters. You would break in, steal their data, load it to your ship, fly it somewhere, and then sell the data to someone else. They're starting to put in missions based around this gameplay, so it's starting to come into its own, but as of right now, there's still no use for the ship. And then we have the Kraken. Big aircraft carrier. As you see, there are 4 landing pads here, 2 medium-sized pads here. And that's it. Interior, there's 2 different versions of this. There's this one, and then there's the privateer. The difference is, this one is mostly combat oriented. It's a hangar, repair, and aircraft carrier. This has the aircraft carrier top part, but you lose all the hangar and stuff inside. Instead, it turns those into like little shops and stuff, so you can let people open shops in your ship, and then other people will come and land. It's kind of like a trading post, kind of like the Banu Merchantman. So it's a floating trading post, basically. So if you go to a system where there's no station, or there might be a station but it doesn't hold a lot of supplies of things that you might want, this thing can come out there. You can load it up with shops and different items, and then you can take it out there and sell it to other players. So the baseline Kraken is 1600. It is sold out, of course. This has only been live for about an hour. It is already sold out. It probably sold out 10 minutes in. These things sell out so quick. And then, yeah, the privateer sold out. $2,000 lifetime insurance, but it's gone. Gone to the wind, babe. The Mule is a cargo carrier. Kind of like a forklift, but we have seen forklifts in the game and other ways to carry cargo. But as you see, it only carries like a certain amount using its tractor beam rails, and then you have some storage up here for 6 boxes of just like hand cargo. Other than that, I think it's more for transferring small boxes to and from long distances. Like if you watch the StarCitizen Quadrant 42 videos, they talk about companies having facilities on planets, and these are pretty big facilities. Like, it has landing pads. It's just like if you took a Tesla mega factory, right, and put it in the game, and it's like underground and all kinds of stuff, but it's really long distances, so you might need one of these to transfer certain boxes and things to and from different parts of that facility. So I could see this coming into play there. Next, we have one of the best ships by Drake, the Vulture. This is a light salvage. Very good. It's got 2 salvaging hands. You can swap out one for a tractor beam and then have another one for salvage, so you can hold your vehicle and salvage it and rotate it around, which makes it a lot easier than the way it used to be. You had to fly around what you were salvaging. Soon they're going to institute munching. Where munching is right now, you can salvage the whole of the ship, the top part of the ship, but you will leave the frame and everything else behind. Once munching comes into play, you would take like a section like this, and it would fit between here, and this would slowly like dissolve it, and then you would absorb the raw materials. So when you salvage this stuff, you get scrap, right, from the hull. Once you start salvaging the core, right, doing the munching part of it, you start getting the raw materials like iron or titanium, stuff like that. The only problem with the Vulture is the cargo area is very small. So you would need a secondary cargo ship like the Caterpillar here to be behind you, and you would just have a person on your ship in the cargo area taking the boxes out of the box deliverer from your scrapping. You would sit up front and scrap. They would sit in the back and start moving the boxes around. Your friend would have his ship behind you, and they would just transfer the boxes to and from your ship to this ship. That'd be the only way you could work that, just because this cargo area is too small. Or you could fork out $200 more, and you could get yourself a reclaimer, which is a huge ship, very big. It has not only a salvage deck that holds a lot of salvage, like maybe 4 of these worth of salvage on there or more. It also has a salvage hold below that holds about 20 of these worth of cargo inside it. And it even has a cargo deck below that. So it can hold up to 400 SCU of cargo total. Very good ship. Very awesome. And its gameplay is going to be a lot bigger than this. Like, you see the size of this ship? It can munch something small, like a small ship or maybe parts of this ship. But the reclaimer, the big one that we saw the other day, will be able to munch this whole thing. You can munch the bigger ships and take all the materials. So if you want to salvage and make a lot of money, you can start out with one of these, but you're eventually going to want to upgrade to the reclaimer. Remember, you can buy all these ships in game. The only thing you need is a game package to begin with. And like I said, if you're going to buy a game package, I would suggest just starting with the cutter or the new alien ship, and then just work your way up to the other ships with in-game money, right? If you're going to spend real war money, these are the only 2 ships I would buy, because you can get all the rest of these ships in-game, right? Except for these. I don't think you'll be able to get a lot of the bigger capital ships in-game. If you do, they'll probably be super expensive. I mean, they're only selling limited number of these, because if everybody had one of these, it'd be dumb, right? So I don't think they're going to sell a lot of these in-game. But the rest of the ships, yes. Alright, let's see what the deal today is. Oh, it's a Vulture upgrade with 10-year insurance. Not bad. Insurance comes into play later in the game. Your ship gets blown up, stolen, whatever. You have to use insurance to get your ship back. If you don't have insurance, you have to rebuy the ship full price in-game money. Now, if you bought the ship with real money, you keep it forever, no matter what, right? The only thing you have to do is upgrade your insurance every time. Or you can get lifetime insurance, like we saw here on the Kraken. These come with lifetime insurance, which means you don't have to pay for insurance every month with in-game credits. You have insurance for the life of the ship, so forever. So you can just destroy it, reclaim it, whatever. So a lot of your big purchases, like if you want, like doing a lot of combat stuff, I would have all your combat stuff with lifetime insurance. Because if it's a combat ship, it's going to get blown up. But do that now, because once the game launches and is officially open and for sale with for real price tag, like an average game, all of these purchase ships on your own will be gone. They won't do this anymore. Alright, so that seems to be it for the Drake stuff. We'll do a quick pass of the pledge store real quick. So, just to go over game packages. Try to beat this dead horse. But yeah, alien ship, cutter. Right? 70 to 60 bucks, about the regular price of a game. But it will get you in and let you play the game after the free flight event ends on the 30th. And these are just some of the other packages. Alright, so standalone ships. Let's take a look at these real quick. So we had the 890 jump that went on sale, the Idris capital ship, Javelin, and then the Kraken. Those are all sold out, sold out, sold out. Sell out quick. Hammerhead still available. There's a Reclaimer I told you about. Yes, it's definite buy. I would definitely get that. Because if you have this from the start of the game, you'll make so much money off the rip, right? You don't have to work your way up. It's just automatic. Because a lot of players are going to be being blown up in their little baby ships all over the place. And so you can just come in with this baby, scrape it, munch it, boom. You get like 50k, 100k easy off of one ship. A lot of alien ships. This is the other hover bike in the game. Brand new merchantman. This is like the Kraken privateer. Does the same thing. I think it even holds more cargo, and it's a lot cheaper. But it is not aircraft carrier. It does have a landing bay, but that's it. Other big cargo ships like the Hercules, minor cargo ships like this, and then Caterpillar is kind of in the middle between this and a Hercules. So very good ship, very worth the money. Corsair is a great explorer combat ship, pretty cool looking too. Looks kind of like a Mandalorian style ship. If you want to do that kind of role play. Got the Vulture here. Got a couple alien ships for sale. This is basically the alien starter ship, but it holds 300 cargo. So it's a very good ship to have too. 225 right now, but this will be in game later. So. These are a bunch of the higher end racing ships and luxury liner ships. These are really good right here, these concepts. I wish they were in game so we could try them out, but maybe the next show. They are $40, $45, and $50, but expect this price to go up later to be more around this price, around the 60, 65 or more. Usually in concept, ships are pretty cheap, right? Like 135, but eventually this will go up to 200 and so forth. For the small cargos, you have the A1s, but this is way better than those. This holds like 3 times as much cargo. Definitely go for that. A bunch of tanks. Tanks are still being worked out. Lots of bugs, especially for the price. Don't get a tank yet. All right, that is the website. So let's get into the event hall and check her out. This is a great time to get into the game. If you guys are seeing this and you're interested in the game, good time to get in, try it for free. See if you like it. I really think this is like the all-around complete space game. It does everything that you'd want a space game to do and more. Like ships and ships, planet exploration, no loading screens, lots of detail in the game. So I think it'd be great for you guys in the future once it is all fleshed out. A lot of stuff they showed at the Quadrant 42 looks really good. Future of combat in this game, movement, looks awesome. Very hyped for the next year of updates. It's really starting to flesh itself out now, which is good. That's what you want. So let me know in the comments what you think of the game, if you picked up any of these ships, what your plans are for the future of Star Citizen in your own like group, org, or whatever. Because there are a bunch of clans, groups in the game that have their own gameplay stuff. I foresee there's going to be wars in the future between clans, you know, different organizations. But you kind of get the freedom of choice with this game, which is what's the biggest appeal. You can be a pirate, you can be a mercenary, you can be a bounty hunter, you can be a miner, you can do cargo missions if you like the trucking stuff, you can be a space trucker, you can be a medic if you like doing medical gameplay and helping other players out. There's refueling, there's mining, there's refining, there's so much you can do here. It's not just one thing or the other. You can have like a medium role, whatever you want. Like, let's say you like the mining aspect of the game, but you don't like to mine. You think it's boring? You can be a refiner. You can buy a refinery ship, and people would bring their mined material to you. You would refine it into the final products, and then charge them money for it. Or you can have one of the market ships and be so there's a lot of gameplay loops that you can do in this game. Alright, let's go. We're gonna get to the station, the expo hall. We're gonna check out these new ships. Let's go. Oh, no, don't miss my train. Let's go. Oh, 10 seconds. Ah, made it. All right.
Careful, doors are now
That was a close one. But we made it, guys. Off to the show. I mean, whether the game has full transit system to get you around places. No loading screens, you just go, go, go. Like literally, I can park my ship right above this, and you can see my ship as you go by. Fully immersive open world. Now we have persistence. We're about to have server meshing.
Nearing next stop.
So I can leave an item on this train and we'll stay on this train forever. Like, I'm pretty sure you saw those boxes before we got in here. Those are other players dropping items or clothing. I don't see any here though, but pretty much you leave something and it stays there forever, which is so cool. Especially if you die, you can go back to where your body was and regain all your gear again. On whatever moon, star, planet, whatever. What is... See, like somebody left this here. Is that play? Did I say play? Play? Ugh. No thanks. I've already had enough of that. Alright, let's get to the hall. Come on. Alright. Yeah. So today is Drake Day. Tomorrow's Argo, then Anvil, Mirai, RSI, Best in Show, Weapons and Armor, and then the last couple of days of the event. Let's check out the Apex Hall. I think it's on Apex Hall, right? Yeah, Apex Hall. Yeah. What's up? I heard you. There we go. That took a minute. All right. We are in the Apex Hall now. Run, run, run. two side sections, plus some stuff at the bottom. There we go. So we got the caterpillar. And the cutter. Turn the volume down just a little bit. This is the Cutter Scout variant. Like I said, it's got decent cargo here. There's a station spot here. You have a full bathroom, sink, toilet, shower. You have a bed to log out. So if you're on a planet somewhere and you got to go do something in the real world, you just sleep in the bed. Your ship stays there, you stay there. When you log back in a day later, a week later, a month later, you will still be on that planet, on that moon, in space, wherever you left. So cool. This is storage. There's storage here. This is the bridge. It's a single person vehicle. This will take you all the way up.
Manufacturer makes all of these. Pretty impressive.
Pretty good little ship.
Yeah, they've done a good job. I know they're full.
This is the engineer station for scanning. Like I said, decent cargo, small little ship, nimble. Not too good with weapons, but just getting into the game is a good starting point. If you get the alien ship, there's some room for cargo on the outside, but you don't have as much cargo room inside. But you do have better weapons. This one has two size 1 weapons, and the alien ship has 3 size 3s. So, not very bad. Pretty decent firepower. Here's the bathroom again. Like I said, the other version, you lose some of this interior space because the door comes to the foot of the bed. So you gain this much more cargo room, you lose this much more living room. But you do keep your bed and your bathroom. And this is a cockpit in this one. You do have a weapons locker right here, so you can store your weapons. Like I said, Drake is very industrial. Like you can see the wires hanging down here.
I think I might stay here a bit longer.
Basic control panels, more wires hanging out everywhere. But I guess that's their charm. They like to leave everything exposed. Go into a fancier ship, and there's plenty more room.
Pretty impressive.
I really appreciate it.
All right, now the Caterpillar. Like I said, great cargo ship. It does have 2 turrets, top and bottom, and then you have 4 weapons in the front here. These are 4 side cargo storage places. There's a front cargo storage here. The front weapons here. But like I said, the biggest problem is split cargo doors only go to here. They don't touch the ground. So if you want to load vehicles in, you have to use the tractor beam. Well, it's kind of cool. Landing gear looks like a caterpillar. So this is the tractor beam I told you about. Right there, this is the tractor beam. Here's your weapons underneath. Got this big turret on the bottom, another big turret on the top. Not bad. What's up, guys? You want to go up? Huh? You guys want to go up? Come on. We'll take the elevator.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find
Okay, never mind.
interesting. I stay for a while.
Alright, we'll take the elevator up. Nice warning signs. Alright, you got that fully exposed interior. Super industrial look. So this is engineering, this is the engine. Beautiful engines here. So you do have a ladder here up to the top part, or you have stairs. That's how you get up to the top of the ship with the flight deck. Everything else, if you use this bottom area, this is the cargo holds. Take you all the way to the front. Each one has its own door, or you can take this ladder to get up to the catwalk. This is a crew quarter, so sleeping, so eating place here, table, cooking right here. These guys finally came up. Alright, we're gonna take these stairs up. So this is center hallway. Over here, this is the tractor beam bridge. Like I said, the tractor beam hits these rear ones decently, but it's hard to get stuff in the further ones. So they need to work on some kind of remote for the tractor beam or something. Let's see, that's the stairs. Okay, so this is the upper walkway. This is the server room. Power plant access right here. So this is the power plant for the ship. Jump drive access. So you get the components and jump drive. That's the engine room. That's the ladder we saw earlier. So for engineering, lots of access in this ship. Go back to the center hallway. Alright, you come down here. This will bring you to the catwalk. As you can see, the catwalk shows off all the supply area where you hold your boxes and cargo. Like I said, I hate the fact that these platforms don't touch the ground. It's hard to load vehicles in here without tractor beam. And then you also have the turret access right there. Go back up here. This is the bridge. So you have a co-pilot, you have a pilot seat here, and that's your view from the Caterpillar. You have your main ship along your right side, and then this is what you see when you fly. Not too bad. You can watch the cargo being taken off. These are the port seats. Down here we have the main crew quarter. So in here you have a shower, bathroom. You have 2 beds, dining table, sink, kitchenette. So you have this is for main crew, and then the auxiliary crew is the one we saw down low. This is a turret control for the tractor beam on this side of the ship. Yeah, decent view, but like I said, you're going to be loading the cargo on these platforms, and then other people inside the ship, either on the catwalk here or on the ground, will take the cargo from here and put it on the actual cargo grid. So it is a multi-crew ship, and below there was a weapon rack and kind of a maze at first to get going, which doors, but you have to go down the hall, down the stairs, all the way over to this hallway, down this door, to the elevator. It's a little finicky sometimes, but it's a very good ship for cargo. If you want to cargo run, it's a good ship. Alright, let's check out the next hall. enjoy some mining. Here you go. Several mining is refining, turning these raw materials into more expensive, more useful materials. Some land mining stuff. What's he selling today? Burritos. What I'll probably buy a burrito. I'm gonna need some kind of food today. Get a little bit hungry. This one, the carne asada, of course. Why not? Shit. Alright. I hate that these guys don't have water. Water seems to refill you the most. Okay. I'll grab some energy drinks. It's a good thing they have these at the event. They didn't have these before, and you would go hungry or thirsty while you're at the show, and it really sucked because you'd have to leave.
I'm just gonna stay here. Don't feel like
Come
seeing
back.
much else.
Alright, so we have the Buccaneer. This is a fighter. These things are really punchy, lots of firepower, but they are glass cannons. Very weak, as you see. They do have that industrial sci-fi view look, though. Break interplanetary. You can rent it, like I said, until the 30th and fly any of these ships right now for free. But decent looking ship. I like the look of it, the aesthetic.
The last one I went to.
I'm glad you came.
A Buccaneer. Not too
With
bad.
someone else.
Alright, this is a Herald. This ship has no place in the game right now. They're starting to put more data running in. And basically it's just a rocket. It is like the land speed record thing. It is just a huge, huge rocket.
Wow.
And as you see, when we get inside,
Imagine.
it does have a bed. It has a sink and a toilet. And I guess this is a shower. No, it's not. It looks like a shower. I guess it just has a sink and a toilet. No shower in this one.
It's not
Got the
same
bed.
from this manufacturer, but
This is
still a
the
pretty solid
data.
I think they've somehow
Room
outdone
and the
themselves
pilot
with their
seat.
latest lineup.
That's it. But it is very fast. One of the fastest ships in the game, especially in atmosphere. Once we get wind surfaces on ships and they start behaving like real ships in atmosphere, then I don't know where it's going to play.
I'm
It'd be
about
like,
ready too.
it'd be like flying a missile. Alright, next we have the Corsair. This is everybody's favorite ship. Very cool ship, very Mandalorian.
A decade now.
Like I said, huge. I think these are size 4s. So you got 4 size 4s in the front. There's the turret. You got the pilot room upstairs. Get a side turret on this side. Big flat landing gear. Side turret on this side. An airlock.
Buy something like this.
It does sit kind of low though. When you're landing on planets, if it's an uneven surface, it's gonna be a finicky landing.
Not sure why I keep coming to this.
It seems like it's
So
gonna be a
the
great
only
show
way
this
on and
year.
off the ship is through this little ramp here. But look at the size of this. For a medium-sized ship, this is a huge cargo ramp. I mean, even the new tank, which is super wide, can fit one inside here. So lots of room. Tons of storage in this bad boy.
Last year though, that was a show. I'm gonna go and see if I can find anything more.
I think I might
Let's see,
take
this is scanning station.
Seen everything yet.
And here we go. So this is the airlock. There's a weapon rack here. There's a suit locker on both sides, so you can store your spacesuits
Tip my hat to them as
before you get out of the ship,
everything they have
which is nice.
pretty impressive.
I really appreciate that they've got
Okay. This is the main living area. We have a kitchenette here. Dining. Their bathroom shower. Axe body spray, so you know it is very industrial. This is crew quarters. You have one room, two room,
Stuff like this is exactly why I love going
and
to the
three room.
IAE so much.
I can't imagine buying one, but it would definitely be fun to use.
And here we go. Now we have the secondary entrance to the ship. This is an elevator. Love these levers, really nice. So they tell you what they do here. You got surface of the planet, you got where we are now, and then you got the roof. This is one of the few ships that gives you roof access.
I really hope the other halls are better than this one.
Awesome. Hello down there. Hello. Alright, let's go back inside. Love the levers. Freaking awesome.
Hard to believe that I've
Alright, let's check out the bridge. These are the side turrets on both sides of the ship.
Didn't really think this
Here's
manufacturer
the
was my
captain's
style,
quarters.
but I'm kind of into what they're showing this year.
Get your bunk.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
Let's turn
And
the,
knowing their full
lights on.
history makes what they're showing extra impressive.
I turned the outside lights on. Alright. So co-pilot and the pilot seat. One thing that's neat is this little fan thing here. That's pretty cool. It's reminiscent of like construction equipment. They have the little fans and stuff inside them. But these ships are very tactile, not a lot of screenage, like touchscreens. Mostly everything's buttons and switches. Got wiring and pieces down here. There's a little monitor down here for whatever reason. It does display things. So yeah,
Seen everything yet?
that's why I like Drake. Drake has a nice feel to it. But this is the go-to for bounty hunting, exploration, pretty much everything. Everything ship. And it's mainly to the size of the engines
I've been pretty blown away by
and this
everything on the
cargo.
show.
This huge. Okay, let's open it back up. Turn on the floodlights. See those lights come on? Yeah, floodlights on, room light. Change the lighting inside. Super cool. Those are the floodlights right there. So if you're on a dark side of a planet, you can definitely see.
One of
They are
these.
bright. Like I said, the ship's asymmetrical, so these two wings come down. This singular wing comes down this side. You have a long wing and two medium-sized wings.
Time for the next hall.
And it also has a
I'm about ready to
VTOL
go.
thruster
Let's go.
right there, a little baby thruster. So very good ship.
I'm just gonna stay here. Don't feel like
So
seeing much
go ahead,
else.
set up an account with the pinned link in the chat lab. Come into the show and just click rent, and then you can fly this for 24 hours. The game is free to play until the 30th, so come on in, give it a shot. There's a bunch of other
Right.
players here already.
I'm not sure why I keep coming to these.
This is the best time to
Glad
get
you
into
came.
Star Citizen.
It's always better exploring the show with someone else.
Huge space sandbox. There's a new system coming out with more planets, more moons, more places to go and see. So yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger every time. And the amount of things you could do in this game is just crazy. Like, if you've thought about doing something in this base game, you could do it here. Come back through the mining hall so you can see the mining vehicles and all that. Come over to this side and then we'll go down to the bottom and check out the land vehicles. Follow this dude. I might need to eat a burrito.
Some classic designers in the lines.
Alright, let's go ahead and
Seeing it in person
eat
is
real quick.
a lot different than I imagined.
Just remember when you set up your account, make sure that New Babbage is your starting place, and then you will start here at the event hall.
From what I've seen
Otherwise,
so
you'll
far,
have to fly
I
here.
really think this is the manufacturer to beat this year.
But
I heard that
Microtech,
their
New
CEO
Babbage,
was
that's where you want to
actually
go.
in the hall. I've been keeping an eye out, but no luck yet.
Alright, ate that burrito? We're 100%. Good. Okay, let's put on our ghoulie helmet. Complete our outfit. There we go. I think I'll be Plague Boy tomorrow. I think that's a cool outfit, be Plague Boy. So these are the Cutlass. These are the entry level ships, like the medium
I think
entry
I've
level.
absorbed as much as I can for now. Time to hit the next hall.
Yeah, I'm about ready too.
Got double side
Let's go.
entrance. But like I said, I've had issues with the ramp in the rear, and the only other way on the ship is through the side entrance, and you cannot jump to it. I've tried many times, rocks, everything. And this rear ramp can be very finicky at times. But as you can see, you have decent storage here. You can get smaller vehicles
I
on
tell
here.
you, there's nothing like being at the IAE.
I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring the show with someone else.
You got 2 bunk beds. There's the turret above, gun rack. You have a co-pilot and a pilot seat. Like I said, the Corsair, the ship we were just on before, that's the one you
I don't know.
want
I don't
if you
think
want
this is as good as some of their other work.
bounty hunting, exploration. Just because it has a bigger cargo hold, bigger weapons, just a better ship all around. But you can always rent these, try it out. Here's the rescue version. So this is the medical. You have a little bit of cargo room here, maybe some kind of rover, very small. Like I said, you have 2 size 1 medical
I think
bays
this might
here.
be one of their strongest.
They heal minor
They've
wounds.
somehow outdone
They'll keep
themselves with
your
their latest
patient alive
lineup.
until you get to a station, I guess. Double bunk bed here. Habitation, a little bit cleaner than the
I'm gonna
last
go and
one,
see
right?
if I can find anything more
2 bunk beds,
interesting.
for
I
access,
think I might stay here a
weapon
bit
rack,
longer. I haven't seen everything yet.
co-pilot, pilot seat. And docking collar. So these do have the emergency lights on them,
First time I've been to one of these.
on the sides and top.
So
So
excited.
I love going to shows
you can
like
go
this.
flashing.
Such a good chance to see all my favorite vehicles in one place.
Alright, now this is salvage. This is the Vulture. Very good salvage beginner ship. You have the scraper arms here and here. Also has a tractor beam attachment you can add to it.
Stuff like
It
this
will
is exactly
have
why I love going to the
munching
Not
soon.
the best I've
These
seen from this
become
manufacturer.
Buying
but
one, but it would definitely be
solid.
fun to use
these
for
pieces right here connect via lasers. And they have like a laser barrier, and then basically what you would do is drive into medium-sized to small debris like this, or use the tractor beam, and it would disintegrate those items, and then smaller pieces would be collected here, munch, and then you get the raw material.
Makes all of these.
If you want to go on ahead, that's fine.
If you use the scraper
Why
arms,
some
you get
people love this
scrap.
style.
If you do munching, you get raw material, like iron, cobalt, titanium, those kind of things. Everything that you salvage is processed through this little box here. You're able to produce crafting. So you can craft a multi-tool with a tractor beam, SRT attachment.
Alright, if I'm gonna keep the schedule I made, I better head to the next exhibit.
Once this
I
fills
think I
up,
might stay here a bit
a box will
longer.
come
I
out,
haven't seen everything yet.
and then a secondary box can be made inside, but then that's it. You will have to come down and move the 2 boxes before you can process any more. The cargo grid for this one is right here. It holds 3 boxes by 3 boxes. So, and you can double stack.
Seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
Before we were able to store boxes here and to leave a couple boxes here, but
Even
that's
with
it. It's
crowds,
very
I
small
definitely think
space.
the
Like I
IAE is
said,
worth going to.
you will need a friend with a bigger cargo ship to
It's like a lot of
carry
people
all
are
that stuff.
enjoying them. Got to tip my hat to them as a
So
manufacturer.
to get from the
Everything they
cargo
have on floor is
hold
pretty impressive.
to the flight deck, you have to come up this ladder.
They've got some of their.
There's a
classic
weapon rack
designs.
here. You have a bed. You have a cooking station. You have components, and you have a shower, bathroom. So here,
I think I've seen enough of these. Time for the next haul.
If you want to go on ahead, that's fine. I'll catch up with you later.
the toilet flips down. You do have a toilet. This is your flight deck here. So this is the view you would get. You'll be salvaging items out there. You bring in the materials to munch through here. And then once your munching is finished and your boxes are full,
Everything on the
Didn't
show.
really think
You
this
have to go
manufacturer
all
was
the way
very
back,
good. Well,
through
since
here,
last year,
through
though,
there,
That was
down there, and move them.
Makes what they're showing.
Then back up and do it all over again. So there's a lot of up and down using this, unless you have a second person with you. There is a side door here, so you can come out here to this little catwalk piece. If you want a good view, you do have some weapons on here. Not very big weapons, but it does have some weapons.
I'm going to move on to the next hall, I think.
I would not
I'm just gonna stay here. I don't feel like
trust it in
much
a
else.
fight, because like I said, they're very tiny.
Real beauty.
But other than that, it's a very good small salvage ship.
Seeing it
If you
in
can't
person
get the
is a
reclaimer
lot
yet,
different
get this, and then work your way up to a reclaimer. But a decent starter ship. Like if you had to pick one ship to make a lot of money quick and start the game with, that would be a good choice.
the manufacturer to beat this year.
See, what do we got here? The blue. This is the bounty hunting police ship.
No luck yet.
So as you see, it trades those side doors, like all the other ones have right here, for these docking collars. You got your rear ramp. Name storage is the medic, the red. But now you have these cryo chambers. So when you take a bounty, just like in Star Wars,
I
you'll
think
put them in the cryo chamber and take them to the prison.
Yeah, I'm about
This
ready to.
holds
Let's go.
6 on this side, 6 on this side, so 12 prisoner total. You can check on your prisoners here. You can bring them out through here. You lose the bunk beds here, then you lose some space. You have your bunk beds here for sleeping. You have a turret there, weapon rack, and pilot, co-pilot.
Another year, another
You get more
IAE.
visibility out of this one as well.
Sure, I keep coming
See here, because this will rise up, and then you have all this open space above
Such a
you.
good chance to see all my favorite vehicles in one place.
Alright, let's go out the airlock. Alright, next we have the Cutlass Steel. As you see, it's got more turrets. You got a rear
I
turret.
don't know. I don't think this is as good as some of their
This
other
is your drop ship. So, you get mounted guns. Where's the lights?
As a manufacturer, this might be one of their strongest showings to date.
I think they've somehow
Alright,
outdone
there you go,
themselves
lights
with
are
their
on.
latest lineup.
Oh, it's got these jump chairs. Let's see. 6, 12. $18, so you can hold 18
I'm gonna go
passengers
see if I
in
can
here
find
in the
anything
jump
more
chairs.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm about ready to.
There are
Let's go.
double miniguns that fold out. Bring the guns out. Bring them back. Boom. You got minigun action. the minigun. Boom.
I tell you, there's nothing like being at the IAE.
It seems like it's gonna be a
Can't
great
shoot,
show
but
this year.
yeah. Just imagine you got like 8 people on the doors, manning these little miniguns. You drop into a hot zone, like a conflict between other groups, other players, or AI. Be cool. You have weapon racks here, 2 bunks, and a turret. Co-pilot and pilot seat there. Drop down on the planet, on the moon. Go, 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 go. Jump out, start shooting.
Wow, look at this beauty. How fun would it be to own one?
I don't know. I don't think
Decent little
it's
drop
gonna
ship.
slow their other work.
I mean, there are others in the game. We've seen aliens there in Alien Week. Some of the bigger manufacturers have stuff, but I like a lot of this Drake stuff. Caterpillar is definitely a good one. Vulture's a good one. And the Corsairs and let's go check out downstairs. Prospector. Very good mining ship. Tell you what, the Caterpillar looks small compared to a lot of the other ships in the game that we've seen so far, but it has its
Seems like it's gonna be a great show this
cargo
year.
is starting to be fleshed out a lot more, so soon the Caterpillar and all the other cargo ships will be coming into their own. Alright, some of the best land vehicles right now are these hover vehicles. The wheel vehicles, the track vehicles, the tanks, stuff like that. They get stuck on rocks, flip over. It's just unstable right now to be on moons and planets, just because they're not fully fleshed out. There's lots of hollow spots, lots of mixed spots. At least with these things, you can float above that and just kind of like coast over everything, pretty seamless. And you can fly these things in space. So, like I said before, you want to do a sneak mission on a spaceship or a base or something like that, you fly relatively close, stop, go into your cargo hold, pull one of these things out, and continue the rest of your journey. Undetected. Because they were so small, they don't show up on radar. Next, we got the mule. These, I think, won't be useful until way later in the game. Like once you start doing outposts and you start having like corporation gameplay where big corporation facilities on planets or supply running and stuff like that. Alright, so this is display hall. These are ships in the game that haven't come out yet. They're still in concept. And of course we have the Kraken.
If I had the credits, I'd probably get one of these for myself.
The Kraken has been released, and that means one thing: there's no putting it back. This attack carrier has changed the way militias operate forever. When it comes to personal defense, there is one thing you never want to be: falling behind. A protector and a beacon of freedom, and an often cruel universe, Drake Interplanetary has made this capital class ship available to all those tasked with safekeeping those unable to protect
I
themselves.
think I might stay here a bit longer.
Kraken is both a sanctuary and a self-contained war machine, ready to take on the most daunting adversaries. It's going to be a huge ship. Like I said, 4 small landing bays, 2 medium-sized landing bays, internal hangars right here. Internal
I
hangars.
believe that the same manufacturer.
If you get the privateer version, you keep all the surface landing. You lose the internal landing. These become shops or places where you can put shops. So it becomes like a floating market, kind of like the merchantman from the Aliens. It still looks cool. Can't wait to see one of these in game. If you didn't already see it earlier today, by about 10 o'clock my time, it's gone. They are sold out. Play this back when we were looking at the store page. They are gone pretty quick, and they were not cheap either. About $2,000 each. Woo. Pricey, but
Better than I thought.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the
I guess
original
worth it
design?
for if you have an
I've seen
organization.
pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
Yo guy, go check out that Kraken.
I think I've seen enough of these.
Excellent. If you want to go on ahead, that's fine.
Alright guys, that concludes this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, use the link in the comment section, the pinned link. Set up your account. Try the free flight event until the 30th of November. Be sure to come to the Expo Hall on New Babbage and Microtech.
Really appreciate that they've
Rent
got
the
some of their
ships, try them out.
designs on display.
Right now they're going to have all the ships available through a kiosk, and you can always come up to any of these ships in the show hall and rent them directly. So give the game a try. Like I said, if you use the link in the comment, you'll get free in-game credits and extra bonuses. Thank you guys for watching. Please check in tomorrow for day 6.
Another IAE.
Laters.